Hey, good morning. It's Monday. It's a bank holiday here in the UK, so I'm not in the studio. I've just come in to drop off a table that I need over here. Oh, I see. We're doing face tracking, are we? So I can't show it. Fine. And it's going to go in the far corner there because I realised I need more table space because who doesn't? And that's it. I'm going to go to the recycling centre now to drop some stuff off. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day sorting out a room at home. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Now, I don't want to keep banging on about it, but it's really cold this morning. There's still a frost on the ground here, but by the end of the day, it's going to be baking hot. And I just want you to know that I'm being very brave with just a t-shirt. I am also very tired. Let me tell you about it. Oh yeah, I've got this table to put together here. I decided to keep the laser printers over there, so I need to set it up in that corner. Guess that's a job for this morning. Let's go pop the lights on. So yeah, my middle child was at an event the other day, yesterday, and was coming back late from the train station, so I needed to stay up past my bedtime to go pick them up. So that's why I'm feeling particularly slow and tired today. Not going to do any script reading. That's going to have to wait for tomorrow. Instead, I might be trying something with a notebook, but I don't think I'm even going to record that. I'm just going to collapse in my chair and get on with the day. Probably best if I see you tomorrow when I'm a bit more perky. Well, a quick day today because today's very complicated. I need to go home and work there. I've just come in to pick up a couple of things and drop off a couple of things. So I'll come in again tomorrow. But one of the things I've dropped off is this, which is terminal. It's just an e-ink display. It's pretty simple and straightforward. So I'm going to be using some R&D as another way for Kitty to talk to me, because obviously Kitty has access to the vestaboard, but I need one of these to be close on my desk. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get to talk to that, but that's that. Another thing is a print from Amy arrived. Get that out there. So that's Amy's handwriting stuff. Refocus, there we go. There's a print which is looking pretty good. Well done, Amy. And then here, this is the second revision of just a frame. Like, I'm thinking about making some more notebooks, and I wanted a way to mark out a cover. It's not focusing well, so you put it onto a piece of paper like that, and it shows you what the cover of the notebook will be. And then you can mark here, these are your registration marks that give you cut marks and a folding mark there, so you can very easily cut it to size. So I like that, so you can walk around and go, what will this notebook look like if it's like that or that? At 6:10. Right, I'm going to go home now and get the day sorted. Right. Alright, so that. So I'm back home again now, and this thing keeps cropping up. Over here is my newsletter, so Kaleidoscope Workflow, and I've got this link here to We've Done Catt newsletter plots 1, but I keep trashing my website, so it doesn't exist. What I need to do this morning is over here. This is the old website, under App, Public. I think we've got Newsletter Plots 1. This is all that Kaleidoscope stuff. And down here is the whole bunch of penplotter tools as well. So I need to go to my new, and I think I need to copy them over and then do a couple of little tweaks to the back-end code, and I should have this up and running again. So I'm just going to do that now in Codeland, which is over here, and see if I can sort these two things out and get them up and running again. Alright, let's do that. I'm not going to take you with me for that. Let's just stop this. Alright, I'm back. I think I've made the changes I need, so I've adjusted all the code here and added them to my website. So we'll just pop you over there a second. So if I go to my... see all these files. Put the files back. So if I push that, okay, and then switch over to my terminal, connect to my website if I can. Okay. Pull those. Should be getting all the files down. Excellent. And then restart the website. Not that I need to. And then what am I doing? Going over to here. So newsletter plot 1. We've done Catt there. Does that work? It's here. Yeah. And the publish tool is here. Perfect, all works. And then I think if we go to we've done Catt, pen plotter, all these are back here. Yeah, excellent. Okay then. So in theory, everything is up and running again, which is good. I don't have links to it on my site yet, so I'll just have a look at web.catt.com. Basically looks like this. There's nothing there, which is what I mean by I took it all down, but it does mean that the links from the newsletter should work. Okay, so go me. What is it, 7:30 in the morning? That's a good little bit of me work done before I jump onto actual work. Alright, I will see you tomorrow. Hey, check this out. I noticed the other day when I was looking for some things to cut up that these labels that I had Kitty write have really faded because I used this ink here, which is not light fast, and I really need to be using this ink because it is. So I need new labels. Hold on, what's Kitty saying? Ah, interesting. Maybe more about that another day. All right then. So I need to get these labels over here redone. God, pointing this camera is really hard. So let's head over here and see if I can do that. Now then, last time, let me show you. Can I point? Now this is the code here that makes a label. So if I just quickly do that, these are all the labels being done. And over here, we should now have an SVG file for all these, but someone suggested that maybe I should use my own handwriting instead of Kitty's handwriting. So this takes a little bit longer because it has to do more work to recreate my handwriting. Okay, and let's do the second set of labels too. And then over here, we can see that it's using my scruffy handwriting instead. So let's get Kitty writing these labels, and then we can put them back in the drawers, and then I can cut things up. If we know anything about me, it's that I like to be lazy and not have to do actual writing for various reasons. And if I can get a robot and Kitty to do stuff for me, then all the better. Now let me cut these up and we'll put them in the drawers. Alrighty, let's see if we can replace all of these. It's going to be awkward. Alright, pens. finally we get to do the to cut up that I was looking for earlier and couldn't see because it's completely faded. And that has fixed that. And I was looking for that because there's all sorts of things in here that are misprints or I can't quite do anything with, like early falling water print test. And I figured that as I'm going to be making some notebooks, it might be interesting to take this and find out whether this will make a good notebook cover. And over here I've got some test prints, test paper prints, I'll talk more about this another time, and potential pages that can go inside my notebook. But that has to wait for another day because I got to get on, I've got other stuff to do. But finally I can get through this to cut up draw, which means I can get through my to be processed draw and get back on top of that. Yeah, interesting times. So this is where I am this morning for doing my video editing. I'm at Swan Hill Studios because I'm waiting for